falling lighter still by Thursday with a brief area of high pressure, giving us a chilly start to the day, but it should be mostly dry and fine with some sunshine around. 17 to 20 degrees, but with those lighter winds and more sunshine, feeling a bit warmer. But by Friday, we'll then start to see some weather fronts moving into the north and west, bringing with it a bit of cloud and rain, but staying dry and fine in the south.
Explosions and gunfire rock the Afghan capital Kabul as the Taliban launch coordinated attacks. The US Embassy and NATO's ISAF headquarters are the main targets of a series of attacks that have been going on for 3 hours, involving suicide bombers and rocket-propelled grenades. The rising cost of clothes, petrol and energy pushes inflation up again to 4.5%. The Labour leader Ed Miliband is heckled as he tells trade unionists public sector strikes in the summer were a mistake.
So I fully understand why millions of decent public sector workers are angry. But while negotiations were going on, I do believe it was a mistake for strikes to happen last summer. And I continue to believe that.
A man has reportedly been arrested in Kenya following the murder and kidnap of a British husband and wife at a beach resort. Ken Clarke, Vince Cable, George Osborne, Ed Balls, some of the high-profile MPs whose seats could disappear in a shake-up of England's constituencies. And searching for the hidden bombs, honours for some of the soldiers who risk their lives daily, often at a cost.
He's alive, and that's the main thing. You know. Hopefully he's left arm saved, and so he's got both of his arms, and unfortunately, he won't have both his legs. But that's just, it is what it is.
And coming later in the sports news, Manchester United defender Rio Ferdinand is out of the Champions League game against Benfica tomorrow. He and fellow central defender Nemanja Vidic didn't travel this morning.
Good afternoon and welcome to the BBC News at 1. A Taliban attack is underway on the US Embassy and NATO headquarters in the Afghan capital Kabul. A number of heavily armed militants are involved, with reports of explosions and gunfire in the supposedly secure area known as the Green Zone, as well as suicide bomb attacks in other parts of the city. There are reports that at least one policeman and 2 Taliban fighters have been killed. We'll have the latest from Kabul in a moment. But first, this report from our World Affairs correspondent Mike Waldridge.
In the second major Taliban attack in Kabul in less than a month, police said it appeared that 4 or 5 militants were firing from a multi-storey building under construction that they'd taken over. They were using mortars, rockets and guns. People ran for cover in all directions, but not everyone had escaped the shooting unscathed. Casualties were being helped on the roadside. As explosions echoed around the heart of the capital,